Well, I looked all over town and read the Village Shopper or whatever that ad circular is called, and even asked Gaggle, but I couldn't find a place with outdoor seating with sufficient space for us to maintain social distance. So here we are on Vroom again. Are you both all right with that?
Sure, I guess so. At least we won't be disturbed here.
Good. Okay. Now we need to get organized about this trip to be ready for when they raise the travel restrictions. God, too bad we couldn't have gone last year.
Let's not yammer on about what might have been. Let's talk about now. Do we have any idea? Did anyone else bring a snack? Because I have mine right here, and I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat if you don't mind.
Sure, go ahead. But what will you be eating? If it's messy or sloppy, could you turn off your video?
It's just a burger and fries from Out and About, and a soda. I'm with Pat. Turn off your video and maybe mute your mic unless you have something to say. Okay, I'll be polite. Do you remember that time we went to dinner at that fancy schmancy restaurant? Oh, what's its name? You know, the one on the street over by the river on the west side? Oh, I know the one you mean. That elegant Thai place with purple or violet in its name and some kind of flower. Was it on the west side? I thought it was.
No. It was the Chinese place, wasn't it? And it isn't on the west side of the river at all. It's closer to downtown, isn't it? And we ordered all of those dishes to share. Oh, let me look it up. Hogaggle.
Wait, it wasn't Asian at all. It was Spanish, and we wanted to order tapas. There was some mix-up with the waiters. One of them collected our menus but didn't take our order, and the other one thought we had been helped and ignored us, and we never did get any food. Oh no! That was the night we decided. That's the night we started.
No. That wasn't the night. It was the week before. I have it on my calendar right here. In fact, it wasn't dinner in a restaurant at all. As I recall, it was the night that we went to that bar, you know, the one where they make their own beer. Oh, what's the name of that place? It's on the corner by the courthouse. Oh gosh, what's the name of it? I can see it in my mind's eye. Hogaggle.
The courthouse. Do you mean City Hall? I thought it was closer to the old part of town, over by the railroad tracks.
City Hall, courthouse. What's the difference? It was still the place where we began to hatch our plan, to start figuring out how we were going to make this trip happen.
They were there on beer? Is it any good? I don't remember the beer. Did we drink a lot? Do they have food too?
Oh, what difference does it make if there was beer was any good or if they had any food? I'm talking about planning that trip,
you know. If they had food. Didn't you order beer battered onion rings?
Honestly, Chris, is food all you think about? I'm serious. We were beginning to plan that trip. We were all going to do some research.
It was the restaurant. I wanted to get Mugu Gai Pan. Isn't that the one with the little pancakes? No, wait. Was it Mushu? It was Mushu pork. That's the one with the little pancakes. And then someone asked if it was gluten-free. And then someone else said no pork. So we wouldn't have been able to share, right? Maybe you're right. It sounds familiar. What did we order that night?
Did we ever get to ordering? That's why I think we went to the tapas place. And didn't we leave in disgust because no one would wait on us?
Maybe we left the Spanish place and then went to the Chinese place because we were still hungry. Yes, I remember I was still hungry.
I just want to get back to that night, to where we were talking about taking that trip together.
Let's get back to making trip plans. After all, isn't that why we are here?
Right. So, Alex, did you do the research? Order the travel book? Find the map that we can use?
Yeah, got it right here.
Did you scan the map so that we can all see it, or do you just have the paper version?
Oh, no. I didn't scan it. I just
never mind. We can look it up on Gaggle. There are maps there. Let me see if I can find one and share my screen so we can all see it.
That burger from Out and About was delicious. I don't think I've ever had a better one.
Don't you ever think about anything but food, Chris.
Is that what you think of me? That all I care about is food? You know, I'm an artist, too. I make those giant collages.
And what is the subject? Food. You even use food in the collages. As I was saying, we were going to plan that trip.
Hold on a minute, Pat. Chris is an artist. It doesn't matter what the subject is. Those collages are not just giant. They're interesting as abstract pieces. And so what if food is used in them? Lots of artists use found objects.
Okay. I just wanted to get back to what we were talking about, the trip.
And I accept your apology, but I'm still a little hurt that you don't appreciate my work. It's important to me. And I do think about more than food, you know. Just because you paint those pretty landscapes.
I'm sorry, Chris. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. But we really do have to get back to thinking about this trip.
Calm down, you two. We need to plan this trip if we're ever going to pull it off. We need to be ready to go when the travel restrictions are lifted so that we can beat the crowds. We can't waste time arguing about art,
Okay,
all right.
Now, let's get down to it.
Oh, look, there's still a couple fries in the bottom of the bag.